Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, Don Myster here. But now the top 5 wish list shenanigans, right? And this time is Disney Star Wars top 5 figures we love to see from Hot Toys. A wish list, as we put it. So hey, come on. Disney Star Wars. I know we had a rough ride the past few years, but there's been some gems out there, some good gems that definitely deserve some flexes from Papa Howie. So, before we get started, get your a round of applause together for Grand Admiral Ron.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
Hello there, Nate. Hello there, viewers out there in YouTube land. I'm going to tell you right now that it's a little tough to make even just a top 5 Disney Star Wars. I like my, original trilogy, expanded universe stuff. We've already did videos for the OT, the PT, and so we're going to do a little Disney Star Wars here too. It's been choppy waters, right? For sure. The sequels, the spin-offs, but we were able to compile a top 5 list for everybody. So our top 5 list, I will go first since you're on the home field advantage here, right? So it was tough to put 5 together. I'm sure there's other people out there that could definitely do a top 10, but there's some missing pieces here, that need to be filled out for people's collections.
Definitely true. Definitely.
All right. You want me to start it off?
Yeah.
Number 5?
Things rolling.
Number 5 is Baze Malbus that everybody's been looking for, right? Didn't they make a prototype of this, correct?
Yes.
And
they
then
did.
They gave us Chirrut, but we never got Baze for some reason. And he's got a really cool military presence, right? With a heavy repeater going on here. So I don't know why they never made this. They could do an artisan. I never really kind of thought about it till I see this long hair. Yeah, there he is. I mean, what we want to complete this tandem here, So, and Rogue One was pretty much the best movie out of all the Disney stuff so far.
So far, yes.
So I'd love to see him.
Better than Force Awakens.
Yeah. I don't know if any of those will make the list from the sequels, but Rogue One gave us a lot of war stuff and a lot of troopers and everything. So I don't know why they never made it, but Hot Toys seems to go back to the Star Wars graveyard quite a bit. So
do you think, Thrawn, with your, years in collecting, do you feel that Hot Toys might do a Malbus, but then do a 2.0 line of the Rogue Ones? Because next year's 10th anniversary of Rogue One.
Now's the time to do it, right? This is the opportunity here. So they did a Mads Mikkelsen last year, right?
For Mads, yes.
This year. Sorry, yes, this year.
Yeah,
they're skipping next year, and then 2027 is the next celebration. But yeah, Rogue One anniversary next year, so I could see another Mads figure for sure. He had many different looks in the movie. But yeah, now's the time to deliver Baze, though. I think for next year anniversary, that'd be great.
No, I agree. We're not actually a lot here, Papa Howie.
Come on, I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
And collectors have been asking for Baze for quite a while. I see him pop up every so often in the wish list. So
I wonder if they'll probably throw some UV power action with the backpack, because it's kind of like a motor that activates, right, for his gun, for his blaster, because it's like a freaking, all his blaster bolts are inside that backpack, and he's just
something like that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like a heavy repeater kind of thing. So
yeah,
that needs to get made. I don't know why they haven't made them, but Rogue One, that's been like a really slow burn over the years. With all the figures, so time to finish off that line, at least with the main characters. You would think you would throw him in there and get that.
I agree. Yep.
So that's number 5 for me.
All right. What is your number 4?
Saw Gerrera. Right?
Hey,
Another main character that they haven't done. Had like his little. They kind of did him different in the first filming of it, and then they made him a little bit more paranoid in the second one. He was in the Jedi Fallen. Was it Fallen Order?
Order,
That was
Fallen
the
Order,
game.
the first one. Yep,
They put him in there, so he's made little appearances here and there.
the Battle of Kashyyyk. Yep.
I think he was in Clone Wars, right?
Yeah,
or Rebels? Was it Rebels? Yeah.
Rebels
so he was
and Clone Wars. Yes.
He's been sprinkled throughout Star Wars, the Disney Star Wars universe. So now's the time to make him. And I think this armor is really cool. Got the breathing mask and all that stuff. So it's time for him to get made from Rogue One.
And have you seen the Andor season 2?
I have not. No.
Oh,
so he would be in it. Yes.
Yeah. So he was in it, and it seems like we have an idea what he's huffing through the mask.
Oh boy.
it's not a rebreather to help him through his breathing problems. I feel like he's huffing that good old gasolina.
Maybe he's getting a little death sticks, right? From episode 2, huffing some major death sticks. Maybe it's the next step up, right?
Right, Rhydolium.
So we're filling out kind of that Rogue One roster, right? So I'd put Saw above Baze because Saw is in more stuff. He's kind of got that connective tissue. You know, he's kind of one of those captains of the rebellion kind of thing. So that's why I put him in front of Baze. But I could see either one, go before the other. Just kind of what you depend on what you want. But there we go. Rogue One, 5 and 4. Number 3. How about Ezra Bridger from Acolyte? Now they are filming season 2, right? But we kind of want to fill out that Rebels team that hasn't been completed yet. We still have Zeb and Ezra to kind of fill out. That's still alive, right? So Ezra, I like the Jedi kind of thing going on. I always thought of Star Wars with Jedi first. And so Ezra with the lightsaber. There you go, right there.
Yep.
And you got a lot of companion pieces with all those Rebel characters.
Hugh Yang, get me Hugh Yang, man. Come on now. I'm surprised, with Papa Howie loving doing droids all the time. We haven't seen a Hugh Yang.
And the light up eyes and stuff like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I got C-3PO over here, R2D2. Come on, I wouldn't mind getting Hugh Yang in the mix.
You don't have the sculpt, that you have to worry about for like approval. You just get the robot there. Yeah, that's a surprise for sure. Maybe you can't. It's not much of a troop builder. Maybe is what he's thinking. But we got a lot from that Acolyte line. We had a ton of figures, so maybe that's kind of a pause for season 2. That we could see both of these guys in season 2. Maybe a different outfit, probably for Ezra. But
we already seen it. Now, here's the thing, though. Would you be disappointed if we don't get this look? Jesus Ezra, because now he's all clean shaved Ezra.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you want this kind of look or more of a proper, cleaner look? I would probably want the cleaner look. He's in the Badlands in some other galaxy or whatever, so he's not got the cleanest look and the cleanest uniform. So I would love to see an Ezra come up. I love the Jedi, so more Jedi for Star Wars. So that is number 3. Okay. Speaking of another Jedi, a Sith. Number 2 is the Acolyte, the Stranger Amir.
Yo, Milo Red.
Now the series was absolutely, garbage. It was absolute trash. I couldn't stand watching like any of it, but when he showed up in that episode, maybe like episode 4, I think. I tried to purge that from my Jedi archives, but he had an awesome scene where he just mowed down a bunch of Jedi, and he was super cool about it. So he's got that Cortosis helmet and the gauntlet, which is really cool pieces too. He's very simplistic with just robes, I mean, I am surprised that Hot Toys didn't do this figure. Very simple, right? So
Yeah.
you could even not do the sculpt if you didn't want to. But the
Um,
helmet's got a very horror-like
Yeah.
look, and he comes with the the lightsaber, the red lightsaber. Very simple. I remember like the creator of the series, she said Elden Ring was kind of the inspiration for this. You can kind of go in with just robes on and take on a bunch of bosses and stuff like that because you want the maneuverability.
Yeah.
But I think another Sith to, the Sith line in Hot Toys, it'd be great. I know Hasbro made the helmet, which is really cool, but why not another Sith? And the Sith that really mowed down a bunch of Jedi in the Old Republic times when there was a bunch of Jedi around. Now, you can just look up YouTube and go for the scene. You don't have to watch the whole series. That would be the smart thing to do, and just see the action of him. So that is number 2, and I think that would be a great pick for Hot Toys to make.
I was about to say, so there was a time where there was talks that they were working on Acolyte figures, but I guess because of how the show didn't do so well, Disney was like, cut it, Hot Toys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like Kal-El, no.
Kal-El, no.
Or we're talking about Star Wars. It should be Kathleen, no.
Right? Kathleen, no. But hey, because Milo Ren did so well with the fan base, like he was the only actor that came that was pretty much brought back to Star Wars Celebration this year, Japan's, and he had his own little interview too. Like he also had promos and everything with him and the helmet. I'm like, damn, dude, like people loved you, man. Like, damn.
Well, they're worried the mob was coming out for them. All the other characters, I guess. So
yeah.
I guess that's why they didn't show up. Okay, and for number 1 to finish off the Disney Star Wars list, my top 5. How about those Imperial Armored Commandos?
Hey!
Yeah, from Mando. Very strange that they didn't do these, because if you remember back to IG-11, they made like the shields that came with these guys. And I was like, they're totally going to make these guys now that they have those extra accessories with IG-11.
Yeah.
Because he had a regular, and then he had like the deluxe pack with all these accessories, and that was in it. And for them to not include that was to not make these figures, but include their little accessories was very strange to me. But you can army build the hell out of these and USB light up like the gauntlets and the chest armor. How cool would that be? Because the Darth Malgus, right? They made that.
Yes,
they made that guy, and he's got light up gauntlets,
yes,
and like chest armor and faceplate and all that. So I don't see why they couldn't do that with these troopers.
Is he fully USB? Is he fully USB powered? The Malgus?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's possible to get these guys rolling.
I can see them not doing it because it's a trooper, not a named character. But I think they look so cool lit up like that, and they made such a cool impression, like the big battle between them and Mandalorians.
Yeah,
I just don't understand why they didn't make these, because it's a cool look and it's a troop builder, and I felt like this was a missed opportunity. I know Mando season 3 didn't go over quite well, like the first 2 seasons did, but. For them to pass on troopers, Hot Toys, very strange to me. So, maybe they'll pop up again. Maybe they'll pop up again, possibly in the Mando Grogu movie. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Papa Howie pulled a General Grievous and it was like, abandon freaking ship of Mandalorian season 3. We're just doing the bare minimum, y'all.
Time to abandon ship.
Abandoned ship.
Yep,
so that's my top 5 Disney Star Wars. I felt like it was kind of hard to make a list. I'm not a huge fan of the Disney Star Wars universe. they've made quite a few figures over the years of all of them, but
Yep.
it just the characters, the ones they haven't made, there's nothing missing that I'm dying for or anything. But man, I thought those Imperial Armored Commandos were awesome.
Oh
And-
yeah, and I think they were Beskar too. They were all made from.
Oh
Beskar
yeah,
as well,
That's
yeah.
right. And they go with your companion piece, right? What's his name? Giancarlo from the show.
Epicito, yes. Moff Gideon. Oh,
Moff
yeah,
Gideon, yes.
yeah.
Yeah. There's your companion piece, you
Yep.
know, and you got Grogu in there too, and Mandalorians. Like, you got all those guys. And then one that I was kind of going to think about throwing in that would be really cool is Darth Plagueis. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
I thought that would be a cool figure. I know, but you barely seen much of them though. But you could take that like artist, liberty and fill out, what he looks like in concept art and books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And make a cool Sith figure. I always liked the Sith figures a lot, so keep running with that. I think that would be a cool figure to make. No sculpt approval or anything. It's just an alien. And a lot of people want more alien figures, right, for Star Wars. So that's just an honorable mention I threw in there. But
I think Darth Plagueis is also a tall freaking alien too.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, man. A tall freaking Xenos. So he'll be quite a piece to play around with.
What you got, Nate?
Oh boy. Okay. So hey, I know I tend to be a bit wild with my top fives or top tens or what have you, but I'm a little tame today. I'm a little tame. So don't go too crazy, guys, about my shenanigans. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So
we'll see.
My number 5 to start off, Galen Erso. Okay. Now I had to play around here with a bit. I personally would like a Galen Erso with his Imperial uniform. Like with his boy, okay, his former boy, okay, Krennic. But the thing is, I really like a artisan edition Galen Erso. If they ever did one, Galen Erso artisan edition with the hair farmer Galen, I wouldn't mind that. And also, we already have a Galen Erso from Hot Toy. You mean to tell me, Papa Hava, you out of your damn freaking mind if you're thinking you're only going to give us Galen Erso as a special edition for Japan's? Come on. Spending all that money on Galen Erso, Matt Mickelson's head sculpt, and you're only going to do it once? You out of your damn... No. Papa Howie's cooking. Papa Howie's cooking somewhere with Galen Erso right now. Y'all know this. So the question is, which one? Is it going to be Farmer Galen, or is it going to be Imperial Galen?
Why not both, right?
Ooh, yeah. I my Imperial shelf needs some Imperial action with the uniforms. Yeah.
But I like the rank, there. And then with the 4 yellow and the red. I'm not sure what rank that is. I know he's a scientist, right? But having that Imperial suit leads to a lot of customizable options for people. You swap out the head and do other Imperial officers and stuff like that. I think the Imperial officer suit would be really cool to make.
Yeah.
I know they made an exclusive for the first Mads. Maybe they make exclusive for the next one, but I would hope they revisit Mads again and they do the Imperial suit. But I can see both. I think both are worthy of being made. Yeah, for sure.
And I could see them flexing the sculpted version and the artisan edition for the same look, too. They've done very well. Hot Toys been doing very well with their sculpted editions as of late. And like I said before, like I don't mind getting multiple versions of the same character. Like it's I'll buy the white album again.
That's a fascinating little gadget. It's going to replace CDs soon, so I'll have to buy the white album again.
Well, look at next year, right? Like, what's going on for next year? There isn't much till
Star Wars
probably
50th anniversary.
Well, that's 2027. 2026 next year. There's like Mandu and Grogu, but that's like May.
You keep making me remind me of that. I can't believe it. Next year, Mandalorian Grogu. We're gonna have to do a top 10 list. We gotta do one, Thrawn. That's coming now.
Yeah, they got to give us a little bit more though. That trailer, to see some more characters in it. But there isn't much until that point. They could start getting ready for the 50th anniversary in 2027 for A New Hope. But this Manu and Grogu comes out May 22nd of next year. So what are you going to do for Star Wars? I would fill in these Rogue One characters, right? You got the 10th anniversary, so let's keep filling in that roster, building that up.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I always love my Imperials. Long live the Empire. I need to build up my freaking shelf, guys. Come on, Hot Toys.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire! Long live the Empire!
Hey, Thrawn, they gotta get your boy there too, and the holograph. Keep anything. Your second in command.
Oh yeah, we're living long here.
All right. Anything else before we move on to number 4?
Nope. Good choices so far. You haven't ruined the list yet. Hopefully there's nothing.
Hey,
Hopefully
don't worry.
Nothing.
Don't worry. The night is still young, okay? The list is still young. All right. I can't even remember what was my number 4. Okay. Number 4 is Saw Gerrera, my boy. My boys.
Yep. Great choice.
Good choices so far. Okay. Lie, deception, deceit.
He was deceived by a lie.
Every day, more lies. Vocalist. Yeah.
Such a great character, right? And then and all the IPs, like they got to make them at some point here.
I'm surprised with so much work that they put in this character, with Dave Filoni has put in this character, and also Rogue One as well. Like, this is straight up the dude that was trained personally by Anakin freaking Skywalker in Rebellion. The reason why Saw Gerrera has been a freaking thorn in the freaking Imperial Galaxy for years, to his death in Rogue One, spoiler alert, is because of Anakin freaking Skywalker trained this dude in Rebellion.
And he has all this cool armor, like pieced together, all this stuff. So I would love to see it in figure form. I think it'd be a really cool look.
Yeah. You got any more of that rhydonium? You got any more of that rhydonium? Dude.
Yeah, it showed him in Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Fallen Jedi Order, the video game, and then Andor, Star Wars Rebels, and Rogue One. So he's all over the place.
Oh, man. I would love a figure. And I put him in number 4. Right past Galen, because I know Galen, we already have him out, and I could get him later. But Saw Gerrera, come on now. We need a Saw Gerrera at this point. Either young Saw Gerrera or Rogue One. I don't care. Give it to us. We get, like you said, we got multiple IPs already. But all right. I think we're done with Saw. Now for number 3. I can't even remember exactly. Okay, number 3 is Mommy Mothma. Oh God, my girl over here. Damn, mommy. Yes, Mommy Mothma, guys. Hot Toys, come on now, come on. Can we get it? Like, I got you on the last one with the prequels with my boy, Bail Ghana, okay, freaking Puerto Rican space, all right, all Duran, Puerto Rican Prime, okay. Can we get Mommy Mothma over here? Come on now.
That's the first L so far on the list.
Oh, damn. Really?
I don't want the politics in my Star Wars. Get it out of here.
Oh, damn.
But nothing like, just figure-wise, nothing action-y, just a politician, right? I know it's an important character in Andor and Return of the Jedi, other stuff, but give me some action stuff. Give me something with a blaster or a lightsaber. Back. You're gonna have to get me back on number 2 and number 1 here.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Don't worry. All right. But yeah, Mom Mothma has been like an iconic character throughout the Star Wars fandom, and I feel that we do deserve a character, deserve a figure from her at least once. At least Get us one like Padme. We got one with Padme, all right? Get us Mommy Mothma now, okay? I don't mind the look. I actually wouldn't mind the final look because this is her final look in Andor, pretty much, before she goes against the Empire and he calls out Emperor Palpatine as a damn freaking psychopath and monster. So that her iconic line, like calling him a monster and he's going to destroy us all, you know, I wouldn't mind a opportunity to get Mommy Mothma.
I respect it, but still, I know.
Okay. No, you know what? Maybe I'll bring you back. Okay.
Oversaw.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, man. Hey. People call it I'm simping, but that's Mommy Mothma.
Yep,
Okay?
thirsting.
I'm thirsting. It's not simping. It's thirsting for my girl. Okay. It's Mommy Mothma. But all right. My number 2, Luthen Rael. Yes, the one that pretty much pushed the rebellion. This is the dude right here. This is the dude that made the ultimate sacrifice to get people rolling for 20 freaking years to get everybody on the freaking ball against the Empire. This dude right here, we deserve a figure. We deserve it. Luthen Rael freaking Yell, man. Come on.
Going with Rogue One and now Andor figures.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely
put me that show. I'm not a big fan of that show. I thought it was a slow burn, not much action. It's really like a spy espionage kind of thing going on there. So I don't know. It didn't really do it for me as like a Star Wars IP. I know a lot of people like it, but he is like a big character. He is one of the 2 main characters, right? Is he? Mm-hmm. Does he do more than what's his name Andor. Obviously.
Pretty much, he's pretty much Andor's teacher throughout the entire stacking of the Empire.
Yeah,
to get things rolling, get the red belly. Like this guy right here, Luthen Rael, is the reason why we made it to Yavin 4. This guy right here is the reason why we got to Yavin 4. Like, everybody set up for Yavin 4. Everybody. Get everybody over there. That was our base of operations for the Rebels. All right? For New Hope. If it wasn't for him, the operation in New Hope would have never happened. Because of this guy right here. Because he made that ultimate freaking sacrifice. Along with his daughter as well. His daughter, I forgot her name. The name escapes me. But him and his daughter pretty much made things happen.
Pretty much not many action hero guys on the list so far. A lot of political intrigue.
Political intrigue. You know how much I sacrifice?
My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight. They set me on a path from which there's no escape. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost. And by the time I look down, there's no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
My sacrifice is my time trying to find 5 Disney Star Wars figures.
So, you know what's funny, though? Before we move on to number 1, because I do have some honorable and dishonorable mentions, right? You are right, though. The reason why we probably haven't seen a Mommy Mothma or a Bail Organa, or better yet, a Luthen Rael, or hell, a Saw Gerrera. A lot of political intrigue, right? Not action. Not actioning. You brought it up. You did bring it up. They're not actioning figures, and that makes sense why Papa Howie hasn't really delved into them as much.
He has delved into some, but not a lot. They all have like an actiony thing about them.
Mm-hmm.
But There's always exceptions for Hot Toys, but that would seem to be the number one thing there. Is it's mainly political intrigue, and they never made Andor for Andor. They made Andor from Rogue One, finally. So,
Okay, yeah.
Or
It
he was
makes sense.
actiony in Rogue One, right?
He
For the
was,
sniper
yeah.
rifle.
He was the spy. He was the spy, as Tony Stark would say. Okay, like it wasn't for him and Luthen Rael, we would have never got to Yavin 4. Anyway, all right, Thrawn. I know you're gonna. Don't go. Don't send me to the Rancor just yet.
Oh, no.
Don't send me to the Rancor. Okay, guys, for all you simps out there, for all you simpins out there, okay, this is all for you. All right, this honorable mention before we go to number 1 and several other honorable mentions. Mommy Ray Ray.
Oh my goodness.
Freaking Ray. Darth Ray, y'all. Darth Ray. Come on, y'all. Come on. I had to put her on the list somewhere. Okay, she wasn't going on my top 5. You out of your damn minds, but she's definitely a dishonorable mention because. Oh wait, that's my boy. But no. This honorable mention over here for Darth Ray. I could see her being like an exclusive release going forward, right? I could see that, right? Maybe a special edition exclusive release. What do you think?
I think Howard flushed those sequels down the toilet there. He had enough of them.
Yeah.
And he's on the record for saying that, they didn't sell very well. So I think he wants to distance himself as much as he can from the sequels. Yeah, I try to purge, the sequels from the Jedi Archive. So, but another Sith Lord, right? The simple Sith Lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you have a double-bladed lightsaber. So, a cool look, right? For sure.
What's funny?
Reuse her sculpt.
Yep. You know what's funny though? I know I have the Rey figure from Rise of Skywalker. Rey Palpatine. If I had to choose, if they had to give me both of these at the same time, if they had released them before, I would have gone with Darth Ray. Enough with the Rey Palpatine over there. I'll take Darth Ray.
I think we've talked too much about this.
Okay, we talked too much. Okay. All right. My next now this wasn't only a dishonorable mention. My next on the list for honorable mentions now. My boy, Blue freaking Leader up in here, y'all. Yo, my boy over here, man. Dude, he was Admiral Merrick. Dude, he was kicking ass and taking names, bruh. During the Battle of Scarif. Yo, Blue Leader. Let me give me. I know it never happened, but he's on my honorable mention list, and I would love it if Hot Toys makes him one day.
I would tell you, what are you thinking, Nate? They ain't gonna make no pilot, but they made a TIE, Imperial TIE pilot for OT this year. So maybe the pilots are in.
Yeah, and this is Rogue One, right? This is all Rogue One. This could be an opportunity for us collectors out there from the Rogue One line,
He kind of, Luke, he's got, the Red 5 and then the Snowspeeder, pilot suit. They kind of are a little similar. The boots are a little different and stuff, but they kind of had the same look. And this is kind of in the same vein, had like the same helmet-ish there. So possible. We'll see.
Very one day. Maybe one day, but I want to show some love and support to General Merrick over here. Get this guy kicked ass and took names. My next honorable mention, Rook. Bodhi Rook. Okay, he was part of the Rogue One gang. It was thanks to him that he was able to get the plans out for the rest of the gang, right? With his help in contributing with Galen Urso's shenanigans to try to get the plans out, right?
Yep, and another one to the list. The best Star Wars movie. Yeah.
Yep.
Pull that out.
Skeleton Crew. Yes. Jude Law's Crimson Jack. And Smee. I would love Smee as the robot. Like the droid, the mechanized strong ass droid. This would have been cool. This would have been a cool release if they got these both going, but I guess Hot Toys or Disney did not want to continue any of the lines for Hot Toys to go forward with this. Now we did see, Marvel, Star Wars, Black Series and what have you, but that's about it.
I didn't hear much from this series. I know a little build up to it, and then I didn't hear much after that. So it didn't intrigue me at all, just like many of the Disney stuff. I'm sure there was some interesting things like this in here, but it gave off Magic School Bus vibe for me.
Oh my god, yeah.
Of that, and then that kids movie back in the day with the pirates.
Goonies.
Like the Goonies. Yeah, that was like
the kids.
the
Look at them.
thing. Yeah, so I don't know what the Cyclops chick is doing back there, the kid. So a very strange series. I don't know if that was a big hit for Star Wars, but it didn't seem like it to me. But yeah,
I've been asking for a Jude Law figure for a while, right? They had Jude Law for Captain Marvel, never got released. It was a prototype. And then now Crimson Jack, and I would have loved to see a Crimson Jack Hot Toy with his, his helmeted look as well. Would have been cool.
He did have a lightsaber, right? In this,
yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but he is a former Jedi trainee. Yes, he was trained. He was trained in the Jedi arts. But because of Order 66 and shenanigans, he never completed his training. And he was kind of like a story, like Fallen Order of sorts. But instead of on the run, but the thing is, instead of on the run training himself with other Jedis, what have you, through Fallen Order, he went off into the outer rim with the pirates. So
yeah,
Crimson
nothing
Jack.
interested me, but okay, interesting.
All right. But all right, guys, I guess the final number one, and it's definitely an obvious choice. Frickin' Base Malbus.
Oh yeah,
Either artisan or sculpted. I don't care. And look, Papa Howie did do a version of him, and it was sculpted too. Like, we do deserve a Base Malbus to come out, man.
It looks great. I mean, to release that.
Yeah.
Some of the older stuff they've went back to, they've touched it up. They didn't just like put out that prototype. Like they usually go back and kind of touch it up to where it's up to kind of today's standards. I think it'd be great as artisan or sculpted. So that looks pretty good right there.
Yeah. And with Hot Toys improving in technology and artistry and what have you for the past, this is like a 10-year-old figure, right? 10-year-old prototype right now? Was it 10 years ago when they first released this? Or 7-8 years ago? It's a long time. It's a freaking long time since they dropped this. So yeah, I wouldn't mind them flexing Malbus and at least get the complete line together. That'd be nice. And
maybe a little bit more
surprised.
weathering. I feel like a little more weathering on that would make it look much better for sure. Oh man, doesn't that look cool? That's awesome. That gun is incredible.
Yes.
And the whole.
And I think there's a light up feature either in the gun or in the backpack when it starts like. So.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Didn't Heavy Mando, didn't he have like a chain thing or like an ammo feed? I mean, going up to the gun. I think it was Heavy Mando.
Yeah, Heavy Mando. Yes. It was Heavy Mando. Yeah.
That's such a cool look, and he's totally due. I mean, just to put the prototype out there too is that teased people up for a while.
Yeah.
Could use a little weathering though, for sure. But I'd love to see him. I think next year, if we don't get him next year, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, next year's 10 years anniversary of Rogue One. Come on now. Throw us a freaking bone over here. Come on.
It's time. It's time to get the bays in there.
It's time. It is time. But that's about it, guys. That's all for the list. You know, I'm looking forward to next year because we're getting into the point where we're getting to the 10th anniversary of Rogue One, and then we got Mando and Grogu shenanigans and Star Wars Celebration. You never know. Star Wars Celebration, 50th anniversary of Star Wars New Hope. You never know. They'll probably drop a few pre-orders that will release for 50th. I'm hoping for a damn freaking Millennium Falcon cockpit, personally. So
there's one thing that I know is that you don't know what Hot Toys is ever going to do, it seems like.
Yeah.
You kind of know the tentpole stuff, you know, like, you know, the big summer movies, but besides that, you never know. Sometimes they skip stuff, sometimes they don't, so you never know, but fingers crossed that they start filling out this Rogue One roster, right? So
yeah, I'm hoping to. But yeah, guys, that's the list. That's my top 5 shenanigans with Star Wars, Disney Star Wars top 5 wish list. And I know I'm out of my damn mind when it comes to my certain pieces, right? But they flex on a few good action ones. Like I really like those Imperial Commandos, man. The armored Beskar ones, man. That was really good.
I've watched some Disney Star Wars stuff, so I didn't skip everything. There's some good stuff in there for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of all the Mando stuff they've made, they skipped those awesome Imperial, you know, armored commandos. That was an eye opener for sure. But
it was.
There will be more Disney Star Wars stuff. Mando Grogu in a movie, so you know there'll be a lot of troopers coming for that.
Let me know in the comments down below, what is your top 5 Disney Star Wars shenanigans? Did you like what we had? You know, did you find mine's a bit too out of your damn mind, which I'm usually am? But yeah, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts down below. I want to see your top 5, your honorable or dishonorable mentions, of course. And hit that like, comment, subscribe, and hit that hype button. Yes, hit the hype button, y'all.
Hype us for more videos.
Yes,
keep them coming.
Yes.
Yeah, give us your top 5 in the comments, and then I'd like to know, you know, who won. Was it Nate or was it, you know, Thrawn that they gave you the best list?
I personally think Thrawn, though.
Yeah, big time. It should be unanimous there for sure.
My list was a bit wild. I'm like, oh, wait, what are you stepping over Moth? But okay, other than that, guys, thank you all for watching. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking guys. It made weapons with you always. Later,
Long live the Empire.
Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.